to Boardwalk Hall. The famed Atlantic. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Roy has been known to switch it up many times in his career. Now, he's a right-handed fighter, but he'll go either way. His opponent, strictly a lefty.
You know, that won't bother Roy Jones because he's so unorthodox.
Wow, was Roy Jones Jr. stunned right there. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Jones is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Body shot lands. It was the right. Roy Jones Jr.'s left, working well that time. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Just a beautiful counter punch by Joe Calzaghe. Halfway through round number one. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Calzaghe's able to avoid that punch. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. That's a well-scored left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Scored well up top. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Good work defensively by Calzaghe. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Jones is scoring with that right hand. Last 10 seconds.
Stay away
well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Roy Jones Jr. is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Keep working the body.
A well-timed right hand by Calzaghe. Calzaghe's left now getting into the mix. And he ties up on the inside. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Combo lands to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again. and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Scores up top with a left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Hits him in the mug with the right. He commits to the counter punching, the overhand left. Roy Jones Jr.'s in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Able to land the hook to the head. A well-placed left hand up top. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Joe Calzaghe. They both decide to bring it.
All right.
Calzaghe's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-zip on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Jones is tagged by a hook. Joe Calzaghe's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and...
Huge right hand comes crashing home.
Move!
Pace yourself.
He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land the bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Targeting that overhand left. Left to the body. Oh, what an uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Joe Calzaghe's jab lands well. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Up top with the right hand. Calzaghe's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Calzaghe. Jones' inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Good looking counter punch. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. An accurate left by Joe Calzaghe.
Guard your head.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
How you doing?
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Joe Calzaghe's jacked up by an uppercut. Boy, just staying on the outside, away from danger and scoring well. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. See how he targets that hook? And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Solid right by Roy Jones. Joe Calzaghe still shaking after feeling that uppercut.
Hand up.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Roy Jones Jr.'s opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Jones's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Calzaghe's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, and now we see some head hunting by Joe Calzaghe. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. And this round comes to an end. In between rounds here, Calzaghe's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Oh, good exchange there. Joe Calzaghe's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see this third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
Jones has landed a good, solid combination. A sharp hook to the head by Joe Calzaghe. There's that overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Calzaghe.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He scored well after being hit himself. Roy Jones Jr. with a big uppercut. Calzaghe's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Jones is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Scored well with the left downstairs. Jones is thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split. That was a left hand that came right. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Joe Calzaghe's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Roy Jones Jr. is coming off another close and competitive round, but still, Teddy, I think he's slightly down on the scorecards.
Yeah, the key is not what you think, Joe, even though I love what you think, but the key is what he thinks. He has.
Oh! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Scores well to the head with the right hand. Joe Calzaghe's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Wow, what an uppercut. Not able to land the uppercut. Jones is not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help. Joe Calzaghe, solid. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
That's it. The fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
We have knockouts. Your winner, Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr.'s sense of urgency paid off. He